take a quick kind introduction. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ohira from Kawasaki Industries. It's a great honor for me to join this conference with two presentations. Yesterday, I talked about kind of general issues, how Japan promoted hydrogen. But today, I'm going to focus on the Kawasaki Industries. And one of the leading industries that promoting the hydrogen in Japan. Today, I'm going to bring some three items. One is KHI Kawasaki Industries. And we are kind of well known about the first developer liquid hydrogen tanker. So I'm going to talk about more detail about our liquid hydrogen technologies. And lastly, our technology is not limited to the liquid hydrogen tanker. We have several utilization technologies. So and we bring a kind of snapshot of our technology itself. So I'm sorry, very tiny word. And the Kawasaki Heavy Industries and was founded was 150 years ago. The founder name is Kawasaki-san. And as the shipbuilders and our first shipyard built in Tokyo, close to Tokyo, and then we moved to the Kobe. So then we have two headquarters. One is Kobe, another one is in Tokyo. And for that, we expanded our business and locomotives and aerospace. Some the steel making.
और एक कैमरा फ्री होता है फिर बैठे वीडियो वाला कैमरा फ्री होता है फिर बैठे वीडियो वाला एक और
sorry, and gas turbine in Japan. But also in 1980s, we are the first and developer of liquefied and natural gas, very low temperature and the storage and storage systems. Right? And I'm sorry, that's very time. And this is kind of our businesses. Okay. So there may be I'm sorry about that. And 30% our income coming from the motorcycles and well-known Ninja in the air. And we have the other space, this aerospace. We are kind of co-constructor of the contractor of the V2050, and that's the engine for the Airbus 320s. We also the kind of body of the Boeing, the 777, the 777, etc. And most of the attributes for motorcycle, aerospace, and also HAB, and income coming from this kind of business. And also, so sorry, you can see that we are also providing the trains and locomotives. We have a huge contract with the New York and the subway systems. And the energy system, there is only 10% coming from the energy system. We provide engine, gas engines and gas turbines. Okay. Well, we are using, based on our existing business, we have expanded our business to the hydrogen. Because the hydrogen is not specified technologies. Hydrogen technology is based on existing technologies. So we have the gas turbine technology, and we have the low temperature storage technology. Using this kind of our experiences, we expanded our business to the hydrogen making. And there are many the business in front of us from the hydrogen production, storage, transport, and utilization. For auto electrolysis, we didn't have in technology of the electrolysis, but we provide in membranes and for the electrolysis. Storage, we already developed a liquid hydrogen storage for rockets. And usually they can rocket using the liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. So we provide a huge tank for the Japan and aerospace and cosmic organizations. And hydrogen storage, we have the providing liquid hydrogen train containers and compressed hydrogen containers. And utilization, that is the train and high pressure and hydrogen and gas valves. Or gas engines and gas turbines, right? So let me show about our liquid hydrogen carriers. And with the Japanese government funding through the NIDOS, we already developed the small demonstration liquid tanker. It contains 75 metric tons of liquid and hydrogen. And our test journey between Japan and Australia and already concluded successfully, maybe three times. And we checked the boil rate. Our boil rate is going to be 0.3 boiling percent per day. We already developed the large-scale on-site storage. It's 2,500 cubic meters. It's contained 150 tons of the hydrogen we can storage. But it's just demonstration. We like to expand, scaling up this tanker and on-site storage. And also they are using the Japanese government bond, and we try to develop the scaling up. It's 40,000 cubic meters liquid hydrogen storage. It's contained 2,400 metric tons and liquid hydrogen gas stores. And on-site and liquid hydrogen storage, we make it 20 times bigger than the sort of current. And around 2035 years, sorry, we can show that, and we make it 4 times bigger and compared to the 2030 level. So make it and 160,000 cubic meter hydrogen storage. Right. Well, this is kind of content, details of our first demonstration tanker, namely the Swiss Frontiers. Length in 120 meters, and we can store. And the size of the cargo is 1,250 cubic meters. I mentioned that we can store 75 tons of hydrogen. Well, and also we already developed the hydrogen storage tank. This is Japan's largest liquefied hydrogen storage tank. So located in Kobe, just the center of Japan. And this is the demonstration facility. We already developed it around 2020. We continue the demonstration. So there are many technical challenges, not only reducing the boil gas rate, and also tackling to develop the loading, liquid hydrogen loading, unloading system with kind of safety. Collaborate with regulatory bodies, we like to develop the kind of regulation code of standard, how to handle liquid hydrogen with the safety issues. All right, and lastly, I would like to show about our hydrogen utilization technologies. We already developed the natural gas based gas engines. It provides very high efficiency, maybe 50%, and over the 50% and the high electrical efficiency. And we already had a success the 30% hydrogen co-combustion with liquefied natural gas. And if you need just electricity and electricity efficiency performance, it's quite important. And yes, we have the other the device to provide the electricity, such as the fuel cells. Fuel cell, the pure hydrogen fuel cells also provide 50% and more. But at gas engines, and we are kind of scalable it. And the fuel cell is a very good device, but it's very costly, even in the megawatt scale, etc. But now we already the gas engines is very good for the scalability. We already developed the 8 megawatt and gas engine systems. And using this kind of technologies, we are to transfer it to the marine engines. Where we would like to develop the liquid hydrogen carrier. It's a very small, but there are still in boil of hydrogen. Using the boil of hydrogen, we are going to make it and to a fuel for the ship propulsion system. So the hydrogen combustion engines are very important for liquid hydrogen carriers. Well, the hydrogen gas turbine is also the other key device to develop the enhance of the hydrogen application. And we also developed the hydrogen combustion and gas turbine and in 2017 and 2018. So we already experienced about 5 years, 6 years experience about co-combustion or pure hydrogen combustion and gas turbines. And the gas turbine electricity efficiency is a little bit low, maybe 30%, below the 30%. But the gas turbine should provide a very high temperature heat. And totally energy efficiency will reach over 60%, 70%. If you need electricity and the thermal energy both, the gas turbine is kind of solutions. We have also expand and scaling up in the gas turbine engine. So maybe demonstration is that is the 1 megawatt. And this illustration shows the 30 megawatt and the gas turbine systems. And also most of these systems not centralized, kind of distributed energy uses. Lastly, and I would like to show about our updated centrifugal and hydrogen compression systems. We already close relationship with oil and gas company in India with compressing technologies. Based on these technologies, we like to expand this technology to the hydrogen. And hydrogen itself, the size of the hydrogen molecule is quite tiny. So usually we need very much number of the compressor to pipeline distribution. Using our updated technologies, very high speed compressing technologies, we make it like 1 or 2. So we reduce the number of the compressors. But it's contribute to reduce the cost, especially the operation cost. Well, and Kawasaki industry and the cross relationship in India, and yes, it's very difficult to realize the hydrogen strategy in very short term. But we believe we need hydrogen to achieve the carbon neutrality in the future. So we're very happy to develop the collaboration between India and Japan. We hope Kawasaki is one of play very important role in under the collaboration mechanism. Thank you very much.